Hey everyone, it is the workshop alert. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking to you about what high achieving women do to break through and unlock their full potential. So, this is the secret to unlocking your next big move. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So, who is this workshop for? This workshop is for driven professional women who have checked off major goals in their life, but they're still feeling stuck. And so these goals could be things like completing higher education or a training program, and you've secured an entry level or a mid-level role in your organization, and you've been there for some time, but you know that there's more for you, and you're just unsure about how to reach it. So, in this workshop, I'll share how to break free from stagnation, clarify your boldest vision, and align wellness, strategy, and faith to create a path towards next level success. Okay, so why should you watch this workshop? So, the key takeaways for you is you are going to learn that feeling stuck is a sign of growth. It's not a sign of failure. So today, you're going to learn how to recognize when your career plateau is actually a pivotal moment for transformation and how to leverage it to move forward. So this is the secret strategy that high achievers use to break through barriers. So in this workshop, you're going to discover the mindset shifts and the practical strategies that top women professionals rely on to overcome fear, self-doubt, and career stagnation. We're going to talk about how to identify and reframe fear as a tool for success. You're going to participate in an exclusive fear evaluation exercise that's going to help you transform your greatest fears into actionable steps towards your next big opportunity. Okay. This is why your current success may be holding you back and what to do about it. Right. Other things you're going to learn, why you should stay tuned for the rest of this workshop. You're going to uncover how comfort in mid-level or entry-level roles can limit your vision and your ambition, and learn how to reignite your drive for greater impact. The power of self-belief and support systems. You're going to understand why believing in yourself is essential, but having a strong team of trusted advisors, mentors, coaches, these people are game changers for you, and they're going to propel you forward. Okay. And then you're going to get the three-part success formula to achieve health, wealth, and love, what everybody wants. So, in this workshop, lastly, you are going to explore how aligning your personal wellness, your financial ambition, and fulfilling relationships creates a foundation for sustained success and fulfillment. Okay, so let's cover the agenda. Okay, we're going to share a welcome. Then we're going to move on to clarify the vision, beyond success, overcome the fear of bold moves, aligning wellness, strategy, and confidence, create a bold plan of action, and then we're going to close out. Okay. So it's great if you write each section down. That way you can follow along. If you want this entire slide deck, you can email me at hello@Faith and Flourish Group. So let's get into the welcome. So if this is your first time finding my channel, hello, welcome to Faith and Flourish Group. This is my private coaching practice where I serve as an empowerment and wellness counselor. Or wellness coach, I'm so sorry. I work as a counselor. For the past 7 years, have been working as an academic and career advisor to working professionals, to working adults. Prior to that, I was a makeup artist with Sephora for 3 years. prior to that, I became a certified holistic health coach. And I have just always been passionate about helping others. My bachelor's degree is in sociology. My master's degree is a specialized MBA in higher education administration, and I'm currently earning my doctorate in educational leadership. My dissertation research, if you're curious, is centered around the experiences of first generation college students who are earning their bachelor's degree on a part-time basis while being an adult learner, which is, according to the government, anybody over the age of 26. That is how they define that, an adult learner. So that's who I am. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that I'm a Christian, I'm married, and I'm the mother to two school-age children. There was something else I wanted to share with you. Oh, so I have other YouTube videos that, they're about 7 to 10 minutes long, but I love doing workshops. Workshops really put me in that space where it's more of a conversation as opposed to a video, which, like I said, my videos are about 7 to 10 minutes long. Not really anything that you need to pause and reflect on. But in workshops, I do encourage you to pause this video as you need to, because this is meant to be an interactive process. And like what I do in my coaching practice, it's meant to be a transformative process. So it's an active process, it's a reflective process, and it's meant to be a transformative process. So where I shared with you the key takeaways just a moment ago on why you should watch this workshop, I want you to experience those takeaways. And the best way to do that is if you do pen and paper or whatever your preferred note-taking style is. It could be your notes app, it could be an app on your iPad or your tablet. But to tap into the process and pause the video where you need to. So today we are going to focus on progress, not perfection. And I have been accused of being a perfectionist and trying to control too much of what's happening. And so, my coaching practice is for other ambitious women like me. And so I encourage us all to stand in that. Even here, as I'm speaking and presenting, I am focusing on progress, on us getting through each of these activities, as opposed to focusing on giving a perfect presentation, because that puts a lot of pressure on me to be perfect. And I want to be a human being, an authentic person that you have a sense of, that you feel like you can trust. And I don't know about you, but if somebody is too perfect, I feel like we're not the same, So I'm very human, and have had a lot of experiences that have led me to coaching, but at its core, I have always enjoyed helping others. And I also want to hear your stories. I'm really interested in your experiences, not just what I can do for you, because a lot of times people have no opportunity to share. And I want to provide a space where people can do that. So I say all that to say we're focusing on progress in this time that we're sharing together, not being perfect. And you're here because you know that it's time for a change. And so I'm really looking forward to this time that we're going to spend today, so that I can guide you in making that happen. I do want to lead you through a visualization. I want you to imagine your future self thriving, feeling confident, feeling fulfilled, and feeling purposeful. So as you visualize yourself being confident, fulfilled, and purposeful, I want you to leave behind self-doubt that life isn't possible for you. It is possible for you the moment that you decide it's possible for you. So please leave behind self-doubt and leave behind the distractions. The world is always trying to get our attention, whether it's social media, our friends, our family, the news, our careers, our children, our pets, everybody's vying for our attention. And so I encourage you to leave behind the self-doubt, leave behind the distractions for this time, and use this time to invest in yourself. Okay, so here we are going to discuss clarifying the vision. So the objective here is to help you identify your deep desires and your goals that you have been hesitant to pursue. Okay, I want you to understand that success does not mean settling. So I want you to think about identifying what truly excites you. What do you dream of doing? Who do you dream of becoming? What do you dream of experiencing that feels really far beyond your reach right now? Okay. So I want to introduce an exercise to you that can also be used as a journal prompt. As an empowerment and wellness coach, even though I do give my clients journal prompts, I do find that, excuse me, a lot of times people don't do the homework in between our sessions. They would rather do it in real time with me. And so I'm going to encourage you to be a good student, okay? And do this journaling prompt, okay? So, what would you pursue if you knew you couldn't fail? What gifts have you been underutilizing in your current role? Okay, if you are in an entry level, a mid-level role, what gifts do you have that your organization is not leveraging at all? So I have done this as an academic and career advisor. Uh, a gift that I had that my organization was not utilizing and really wasn't aware of my interest is writing and producing content. And so I asked my manager how she would feel about me producing a newsletter. And she was all for it because the program that I was doing the academic and career advising for was funded by a grant. And so the funder, having a newsletter, gave my manager an opportunity to share with the funder what type of impact my role was having on the people in the program. And so it was something that I wanted to do, and I brought up the idea, and nobody, no other advisors at the school, at the college, do their own newsletter. And so it felt very innovative. And so I want to encourage you, what gifts have you been underutilizing in your current role? Your organization doesn't even know that you can do that. Okay, so here, our objective, overcoming or addressing rather common fears that hold back professionals from pivoting or growing. Okay, so there is a trap of perfectionism. You do not need to be perfect to start. You know, if I go back to my example of the newsletter, I've never produced a newsletter before. And I look forward to seeing how I improve on it. But you don't have to be perfect to start. So fear of leaving a comfort zone and the reality of growth, that is something that we can contend with. And I want you to reframe fear and look at fear as an indicator that you're stretching into a new version of yourself. Right? So I'm going to introduce a mindset strategy and a tool for handling doubt. And this is a fear reframing exercise. Okay, so we're going to do that on the next slide, but I want to encourage you to pause as you need to. And again, I can send you this entire slide deck if you email me. Okay. So I want you to, here the objective is for you to reframe fear as a signal for growth instead of a roadblock. When I was applying to my doctorate program, I was really scared. Every aspect of that application process scared me. Writing the essay scared me. Asking people to write me a letter of recommendation to the program scared me. Waiting to hear if I got in or not scared me. Everything scared me. And I had to ask myself, what is this fear trying to tell me? And what it was trying to tell me was, you're afraid that you're going to become a doctor of education and you're going to become a really powerful person in the higher education industry. You're afraid of becoming a decision maker. And Julia, you have the capacity and the potential to be all of those things. Finish that application. So I want you to think about fear. Anything that you're afraid of doing at work, whether it is pivoting, okay, just doing something different where you are, or growth, if it is climbing the ranks. Think about that fear as a signal for growth, not a roadblock. Okay, so I want to ask you to think about your next big goal or your dream. And here are some prompts to get you thinking. What scares you the most about pursuing this goal? And I want you to write down what the worst case scenario is if you try and you fail. What is the actual likelihood of the worst case scenario happening? Sometimes it's 50-50. Sometimes it's 1%. Okay, what is the likelihood? Now, if it happened, what could you do to recover? This is to get you outfoxing yourself out of the box, okay? All the things that you could try to do to recover. All right. So I want to give you a thought shift, and I want you working on thought shifts every day after this workshop. Okay. Here's a thought shift. Your fear is that I might fail and look foolish. I want you to reframe it. Here's the thought shift. If I fail, I'll learn what doesn't work and I'll refine my approach and I'll try again with more clarity. It is not the end of the world. Okay. I want you to think of fear as something that can teach you a lesson. Okay. Fear is a teacher. And ask, what is this fear trying to teach me? What is this fear telling me that I need to value? What is this fear telling me that I need? Okay. Sometimes a fear of failure is highlighting a need for more support or more preparation. So what I want you to do, I want you to flip your fear to a motivation. I want you to write down an empowering truth that replaces the fear. Fear says, I'm not ready for this step. Truth says, I have succeeded before and I'll figure this out too. So I want to recap here. Clarity, action, wellness. Okay. I want to challenge you to choose one bold move in any of those areas for fear, okay? Any of those goals that you have that you're afraid of, I want to challenge you to make one bold move this week, okay? This video is coming out on a Monday. For those of you that feel as though you could actually reach that goal if you had personalized support. We have YouTube, we have ChatGPT, we have Google, we have so many free resources. And are any of them personalized? No, no. You have already proven that you can succeed because you searched for something that brought up a workshop for you to get through this. You are incredibly talented. And I want to work with you to redefine success on your terms and step into your fullest potential. Many times, success is defined on society's terms, not your terms. You are allowed to have a success plan that looks different than what society says, because at the end of the day, when you walk in your home and you close that door, those are your four walls to define what success looks like under your roof. Okay. So, beauty and confidence boost. Again, I'm challenging you to commit to one bold move this week. Why beauty and confidence boost? Could you be afraid? Could one of your fears, one of your goals, one of your untapped potentials, all those things on underutilized gifts, could one of them be to dress differently at work, to show up as a professional? Working in higher education, the dress code spans the gamut. You can have folks who wear jeans every day. You can have folks who wear suits every day. It certainly has been one of my goals in the past, and I've achieved that goal, was to make my role more professional, to get out of the jeans. I did not wear suits because for me, a suit does not make me feel approachable. I don't know how approachable I find people in suits to be. And so for me, coming out of jeans but switching to dresses, that was how I, enacted this beauty and confidence boost. That made me feel professional and approachable, which is my brand. So I want you to commit to one bold move this week. Okay. We've spent almost 25 minutes of time and space with each other today, and I want to congratulate you on taking this first powerful step to unlocking your next big move. Throughout this workshop, you discovered the strategies and the mindset shifts that high achieving women use to break through barriers, embrace their fears as fuel, and confidently pursue their biggest goals. But the journey doesn't stop here, okay? You have the tools with that fear reframing worksheet that we did to get unstuck and chart a clear path forward. Now, the next step is to ensure that you stay empowered, supported, and accountable as you put these insights into action. Like I said to you with my coaching clients, the accountability piece, I will give my coaching clients some journal prompts to work on in between sessions. And then we come to session and it's like, I actually didn't write anything down last week. That accountability, I'm not here to make you feel bad. We are in this together. So, and then we talk it out. We talk it out. So, my coaching, this comes in so that you can feel empowered, supported, and accountable. Okay. Because I want you to stay in this feeling. Imagine having a trusted partner to guide you and help you navigate challenges as you move towards being aligned with your vision. There was something there that I wanted to share with you. Trust. So, talking to you at the beginning about personally having to overcome some perfectionist tendencies, and that being slightly imperfect is really endearing. I do want you to feel as though you can trust me. I am a real live person running this shop, running my coaching practice, Faith and Flourish, and I do want you to feel as though you have a trusted partner in me. So together, we'll work together to amplify your strengths, identify your blind spots, and craft a personalized roadmap that transforms your ambition into real, lasting success. Okay, a couple of things here I want to unpack. Um, Identifying blind spots. Okay, this kind of blows people's minds when I say this, but we know what we know, we know what we don't know, but we don't know what we don't know. Okay, it's that third part that coaching comes in and helps you to see your blind spots. I'll give you an example. I was going on a family vacation with my husband and children, and I invited my sister over to help me pack my kids. And my husband said, "But your sister doesn't have any kids. What expertise is she bringing to helping you pack the kids when you've packed the kids for trips before?" And I said, "I know I've done it before. And every time we went, I felt like I was forgetting stuff. I want to bring my sister in as this external third party who has nothing to gain or lose by helping me pack my kids because I want somebody to see my blind spots." Okay? Because again, we know what we know what we don't know, but we don't know what we don't know. So even though she doesn't have children, that's not there's like almost no criteria to what I needed somebody else to come in to help me pack my kids. I wanted somebody there to see my blind spots. That I was asking her to coach me in effect. So that's one of the amazing benefits to you of having your own coach. As I shared with you, okay, again, I want to unpack what I just shared. Coaching gives you a personalized roadmap that is going to transform your ambition into real, lasting success. Where I shared with you that I studied sociology in my undergraduate program. Not only do I love helping others, I like hearing other people's stories, what your experiences are. That combined with my ability to offer holistic health coaching, beauty and skincare, as well as academic and career advising, I am much more equipped than any video on YouTube, than any Google search, and anything that ChatGPT spits out at you. I am because my expertise is so well-rounded. I offer personalized support. Okay. Um, the internet, the Google searches, even machine learning, artificial intelligence, like ChatGPT. The training data does not represent every possible caveat and experience. It doesn't. Okay. And with a coach, you can really brief in a way that's different than what your Google search is going to reveal, what your YouTube search is going to reveal, what your ChatGPT prompts are going to reveal. With a coach, I am able to create a personalized program with you that is going to take you from ambition into real lasting success. Why? Because of being empowered, supported, and being accountable, having that combination. So if you are ready to take the next step, I would love to support you one-to-one. Please mention when you reach out to me that you found me on YouTube through this workshop. Okay. This is an evergreen workshop. I'm always going to keep this up. And I'm proud of you. You took the first step by showing up here today, and I want us to keep the momentum going. So thank you so much for sharing time and space with me today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay. The way that you get in touch with me to do the one-to-one, I'll put the link to my website in the description. We begin with a discovery call, and on my website, I have several videos actually on the roadmap of what coaching with me entails, but it starts with a discovery call that is at no charge to you. We share real time and space with each other to determine if I am a good fit to help you reach your goals, if your goal is a short-term goal or a long-term goal, and then we decide on what our engagement is going to be. So, thank you again. I'm proud of you.